All right, today is July 18, 2026. It is 4:39 a.m. This is video number 2. I think I'm going to put that on PYTE, this channel. All right, so this is the background of it. Wow, $9.04. So let's continue where we left off on APTS Team Sussex video 1. This is the first tweet. It was an honor to hear the Warrior Games recognized during the Time 100 Sport Gala by Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. The Warrior Games serve as the inspiration and catalyst for the Invictus Games founded by the Duke of Sussex, helping expand the power of adaptive sport for military recovery from a national program to a global movement. Today, that legacy continues to empower wounded, ill, and injured service members and veterans around the world through the healing power of sport. Okay, so let's read some of the comments here. Prince Harry has always acknowledged Warrior Game as the inspiration behind IG. Both play an important and most necessary role in the recovery and all ways of wounded. Let's not forget as well, he tends to, I don't know how often he goes to the Warriors game, but many times I've seen pictures of him, videos of him supporting and attending the Warriors game. Okay, not too long ago, recently there was one, I think it was somewhere in Texas he went. Okay, and all ways of wounded, ill, injured service members and veterans around the world, Sports and Develop Bond provides support in the healing process. The Warrior Games and Invictus Game have saved so many lives. Well done. The reason why the Warriors game didn't make it as big, because it was only for the military people in the US, and they don't have the funds to make it global, and it was focusing on helping the mental, whatever it does, but for the US only. And once Harry saw it, he was like, wow, if they could do this, why not make it better in a way. Prince Harry is so authentic and kind. He's not afraid to let Warrior Game share the global spotlight with Invictus Game. That's a true warrior, lifting others up with him as he rises and giving other founders their flowers. Thank you, Prince Harry. And also, he has no choice. He has no choice. He has to give credit where credit is due, because eventually, if he took full credit for it, it will not look good on him. But that's not Harry's way anyway. He likes to give credit where credit is due. Next tweet. As I'm saying that, I'm thinking when he was in the Obama Foundation, when they asked him something about the program, he was like, nah, it's them, the kids who wanted. If I see the clip, I'll be more than happy to share it with you.
And therefore, you tell us what needs to be done around mental health within the UK and globally. And they said, if you can remove the stigma, that makes our life a lot easier. So that's exactly what we did. We tried to remove the stigma and tried to normalize the discussion around mental health.
What would you say?
I think it's made easier with the people that we work with, the support that we have. Obviously, it's certainly made easier having the name and the position, because with that comes the ability to convene some amazing people and some expertise, of which a lot of other organizations wouldn't have the opportunity to do. So yeah, it's been emotional. Highs, no lows, but there is so much to do, as everybody in this room knows. There is so much to do, and the question is making sure that you streamline it, you do it the right way first time, and the crucial point is that we listen. And that we don't go into a project, we don't go into a community and stamp our authority down and go, we're the Royal Foundation, this is how you're going to do it. It's completely opposite. And that's why I believe that we've been so successful, is because we've gone into those communities and said, right, we all know there's a problem, what is the solution? And let us facilitate and fund you in the process.
So why do you think it is that, again, this model is so unique, which seems so obvious, because so many organizations say they have the answer, and they go and impose that. So, how did you see this differently? Or learn to see it differently?
No, I think as far as I can explain it, to us, it was a very simple case of, we have to listen. We have to listen to the younger generation, because they are the cure of some of the world's biggest problems. They're the cure of many communities as well. And as we'll hear from these guys, especially from Chantal, you're talking about young people, individuals who have lived experience. You can teach someone to be a lawyer. You can teach someone to be a pilot. You can't teach some of the experiences and some of the scars that some of these people have. And therefore, in my mind, the workforce is already there. What we have to do is be able to create a platform, be able to create a way that that workforce is then reintegrated back into society, because they can do things that we can never do. And if I was in their position, I wouldn't want someone in a suit and tie, or a prince, or anybody else, telling me how to do things. I'd much rather them come in and say, right, we have an amazing platform, we have an amazing ability, we've got a bit of money, how do you want to do this? How can we succeed first time and make sure that you guys are running this project?
You've created it together in some ways, right?
In short, before I went to Afghanistan in 2012, turned around to the Royal Foundation said, please find somewhere where a community which is suffering from youth violence and knife crime, of which we can go into and try and help them. But it's got to be led by them. And then I think it was April 2013, arrived in Nottingham, chosen by the Royal Foundation, and met this incredible group of young people that, in their way, were trying to do everything they could, but had been let down so many times by other organizations and other people. Not just some people had struggled. Once again, they come in thinking they knew exactly how to do it, and they were a letdown. And you could see it in their faces. So all we wanted to do was try to work out what already existed. You know, CRS existed, the community recording studio, headed up by Trevor Rose, and Epic Partners, of which Chantal was part of. Those two organizations existed. I think they worked 200 meters apart in St Anne's, in Nottingham. They'd never met each other.
Okay.
So that was a classic example of us coming and going, right, who do you guys recommend? They said, them and them. Right, you guys interested in working together? Let's make this happen. And it was all led by them.
Next tweet. Prince Harry meets Jalen Brunson, the 2026 NBA champion and MVP with the New York Knicks. That handshake on point. The ginger Auburn is one of us. 14 seconds. That's nice. The nicest. He is almost too humble for royalty, which is great. Light-skinned Harry has been at the cookout, manning the grill for a while, bro. Did you see him with the South African rugby team? Right? That's a YouTube video. I'm not gonna go in it. Also, at Ethan, his pen up was Halle Berry. I have a picture of that. He's so at ease with everyone he meets because he's comfortable in his own skin, and you can see how those interactions give warmth, engaging and genuine to both those experiencing it and us watching, because he's authentic. Awesome Harry, when was this event? Love him the way he is, so us. All right, next tweet. All right, so there's more regarding him in New York City. I don't know how many events there were. I saw them, but I just put them on the list. Many people are saying he turned out to be the hotter brother. The squad love to throw shade to get the other one pissed off. All right, let's listen. All right, so there's the music. I'm muted because there's no reason for me to play it due to copyright. Okay, Megan, she is lucky. Yes, like they are just a smoking hot couple. Oh, they're putting more pictures. I mean, he knew what he wanted. The moment he saw Megan, he was like, that's it. Okay, not only that, her beauty, was off the hook. And then what probably cherry on top for him was the humanitarian work that Megan was doing. To see that beautiful woman is doing all of that is like, I'm all in. Okay, I always like Harry better, even back in the day when the girlies were fangirling William. I never really followed them. I knew their existence, but I never followed them until recently. 6 years now, maybe? I always liked Harry better back in the day when the girlies were fangirling William. When I look at really younger pics, I don't understand the hype, but to me, Harry started his glow up when he met Meghan, and he's just aging very well. And let's not forget as well, since he met Meghan, I think he stopped smoking as well. So that helped with his health from the outside as well. Next tweet. I skipped some of the comments. I need to hurry up because what time is it? 4:46 a.m. I don't know when we plan on leaving. All right, next tweet. The Rangers, y'all are crashing out for no reason. It is not Harry's fault why you no longer have the hats for horse. Figure out how you can make horse hat again. Nelly is savage on Twitter. Leave Meghan's facts out of this. Is there more? So there's more music. Let me go through it really quickly. Nelly's throwing shade left and right. There's the laugh here. These unwanted liches need to just focus on their fibs. Oh, wait. They just gathered because of jealousy and envy of the Sussexes. They actually don't like the Wells. Okay, horse and fox. Okay, I mean, laughing my ass off. Horse, who? The other brother, Steve gives him a horse look. Let me leave that alone. Next tweet. Oh my goodness. So did I put that twice? There's something here with LeBron. Nope, it's different. Okay. Prince Harry in New York. Okay, so, oh my God, 3 minutes and 1 second. So that's a video.
What was New York like? Looked like you did a lot, met a lot of cool people.
No, it was fun. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool people. Like, I think LeBron walked by, and I was like, "Man, should I get like a photo?" And then I was like, "No." And so I walked over, and he was outside the table and everything, and so I sat at a table far away from him, and some guy came up to ask for a seat, and he happened to know who I was, and I knew him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm taking this seat over to LeBron. Why don't you walk over?" And so I walked over, and you could tell like his security guards just started to swarm in, and then all of a sudden, the guy put his hand up, and all of a sudden that's when LeBron stood up, took his glasses off, and then we talked for a while, and then I was like, man, I got to get a photo and stuff. So it was cool, and then Prince Harry and stuff. I think I told him, I was like, man, I wouldn't make my mom proud if I didn't ask for a photo. So that's who she loves and everything.
In these instances, are you introducing yourself and saying who you are? Did LeBron have an idea of, hear your name?
Yeah, he mentioned that his trainer, his kid races, starting to get into big cars and stuff in Charlotte, and he knew who I was and stuff. So I thought that was super cool.
Obviously, LeBron being a sports figure and you taking a photo of him, that's kind of one thing. But
Did I miss something?
Prince
Let
Harry
me
was
pause for
quite
a
another. Did you?
Okay, so was that, he said something is child racing something. Was it making reference to Harry or LeBron? Okay, I'll just leave it alone.
I know you mentioned your mother, but did you have a conversation with him? Did you talk about NASCAR at all, or what you do? What was that like?
No, LeBron, I got actually a conversation. Prince Harry, I went over to him real late, and I just kind of introduced. He asked what my name was, and I introduced, and we said about 3 words, and I was like, man, you're gonna make my mom's day if I get a photo with you, and he laughed, and it was after the photo, he's just like, hopefully hopefully I did your mom proud or whatever, and made her day. So no, that one was short, but LeBron was the longest conversation I had. But it was cool to just so many athletes. I mean, Jalen Brunson was there, and Fernando Mendoza, and plenty of others that even I was almost getting exposed to for the first time. So it was really cool for me.
I think I saw a video of you on racing simulators as well. Just beyond who you got to meet, what was the whole Fanatics Fest experience like?
Yeah, no, it was just fun to just go around. I did that, a bunch of podcasts, and ran around New York. Got to just enjoy it. Unfortunately with all the smoke or whatever, it wasn't super pretty or anything. But it was it was just fun to I'm not a big city guy, but when you fly private and roll in and have a chauffeur, it's really not that bad at all. So I enjoyed it.
Is your mom is she into stuff from England, the royal family, things like that?
Yeah, she was a massive Princess Diana fan. So she's really big into the whole royal family basically.
Yeah. The royal family effed up so many times. Princess Diana captured so many people, but instead he wanted that horse. Oh, there's no comment. So that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. So it seems like he's a NASCAR person. Harry goes to those NASCAR things, and Princess Diana took Harry to NASCAR things. Let me pause for a second, look for a quick image. Okay, so this is what I typed Google. Princess Diana and Prince Harry attending race car. Alright, Princess Diana and Prince Harry attended the British Grand Prix at Silverstone Circuit in Northamptonshire, England, July 10, 1994. I remember this image, seeing that. There's other images I've seen Princess Diana with Harry. Let's go to the next tweet. That was this. Make sure I don't skip. This video should be quick. I have 3 more left. Okay. Uganda was welcomed as the 26th country to join the Invictus community and the second African country to do so. The Invictus Games were founded by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, Tatler, Africa. There's the link here. Alright, so there's more of this. You could pause and read. I think I covered this already. Birmingham 2027. I don't know why I put it again. There's the... Okay. This is extra more recent. So there's more videos of him. Oh, regarding the... Oh, this one is longer. Alright, let's go into that. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay, so as you can see, this is extra. Is under that. I'm gonna put this on the list. Okay, so I just add this to the list. I didn't watch the YouTube version of it at all, but I've mentioned it in past video. So since it's on Twitter, I'll be sharing it with screenshot, and let's see what I have to say. And let's give it up for JJ Chalmers on M. It's like one of the brother that Harry never had. 15 million views already? Wow. Joe Mahler shares BTS video of one of the most extraordinary days in history of Joe Mahler. We'll see you now. All right, let's see here. Let me go into it so it could be bigger.
This is Jay.
Speaking of disgusting, hi. I'm Jay. Nice to meet you, Harry.
You're not disgusting, you're great.
Wow, thank you so much.
So before they do that, they show you it was scripted, okay? 19 seconds, like around here. You see, they're showing you it's scripted, whatever they're gonna do. All right, 19 seconds, like here. Okay, oops, let's move it back slightly. 17.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday for last week. Said I'll do it, thank you.
He read the room. He read the room really well.
That's really kind of you. I don't actually do my birthday.
No, but you do cake though, don't you?
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling right now. Please tell me, and I'm looking at you.
I'm with you, brother. I'm
That
with
is
you. I'm
mental.
totally with you.
I cannot get my head around what's just happened in that little room.
I can't, but at the same time, once we were in it, it just felt like it really. I don't know. This is credit to him.
Okay, so it seems like after Harry left, they're talking about it among themselves. All right, there's a part I'm gonna fast forward really quickly because it's just music. I'm gonna mute it, put my own music. But right now, it seems like they're talking about the show after Harry left. They did the show and Harry left, and they sharing their experience, how they felt. Okay.
Just makes you feel like you've been mates with him for a while.
You specifically, and we can look back on the tape and said, I'll be here for you, mate. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Yeah.
We're a united front. We're in this together. If he comes after you, I'll put him in his place.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't.
Do that. Yeah, I know.
You feel like you actually joined him.
Yeah.
Never mind, that's the other way around. Or maybe it is. It seems so.
He's the Duke. I can't stress that enough.
You say
the Duke.
Do you only say Duke with the hand? Duke?
Yeah, I do say it.
You can't say Duke without going
Duke. But him and JJ and just like, honestly, my only thing is, I wish it could just go on and on and on and on and on. I could have talked to those two for ages. He's just, what a,
It's not my sex life.
what? Could have gone, wish
I
it
wish
got
it
longer.
should go on.
I thought you meant then Prince and JJ were there.
No, not this time.
No, it would have been over in a flash otherwise. Those two boys. My God. Fine fellows. We're never going to top it like for like.
That thing would have been finished in a flash. Meanwhile, if Harry was there, he will stay there forever and talk forever.
Because I don't think anything like that will ever happen again. That's just a once. But it's one hell of a way to come back. We are back with one hell of a bang. Bang! It's a big bang.
Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, you didn't help me. Bang, bang, you joined in on it. Bang, bang,
My
please
baby
don't do
shot
it
me
again.
down. I'll tell you what, chatting to the Duke, it's hungry work.
Food.
Let's get some food.
Right, but before we do that,
Yeah.
hey, a big shout out. Big shout out to the Duke.
Big up the Duke.
Big up the Duke, thank you, mate. JJ,
Big up
legend.
JJ. Big up JJ.
They were so tight. I wonder what it's like to be that tight with someone. And of course, to all you legends at the Invictus games.
Big up Invictus.
Oh, we're going with the big ups for all of it, okay?
Yeah, I'll big them all up.
Big up yourselves.
Big up yourselves.
Big love.
You know what would be nice if during the Invictus Birmingham they let them in to highlight the games, you know, to share it on their podcast, because as far as I'm concerned, the people that Invictus gave rights to show the game, they didn't do it. So if they let them use their YouTube channel to broadcast whatever they want, that will draw in some eye opener. Because this is the thing here. The trend that I'm seeing happening where people don't really need mainstream media to make things go viral. We just need each other. Okay? Because if you learn from the Trump type of people, they go to podcasters who have millions of followers to spread their BS, and they want to capture as many eyeballs as possible. So with the way the mainstream media have been, you know, they group themselves together to put misinformation out there, and if they want to leave you out, even if you give them the rights to share the thing, if they don't want to share it, they're not going to share it. So use the YouTubers, these small groups of channels who's really authentic with their viewpoint. Not all of them, okay? Keep that in mind. Not all of them who are truly authentic. There are some who truly running after the money. There's some, yes, they create the podcast to make money or whatnot, but they remain true to themselves. But those who's chasing the money, wherever the wind blow the money, they'll go for. These are the ones you stay away from. But those who remain true to their core values, whatever their channels was originated from, yes, I can understand they could improve in a certain direction to make it better. That's a different story as well. But why not be with the smaller channels who will be more authentic, sharing the games? Okay, so there's the thumbs up here. OMG, they are such a vibe. Love the episode. Absolutely funny and brilliant. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. All right, so that was extra. I just happened to see it while I'm recording. Next tweet. Back on my list. I have two more. Okay. We are told that William could not care less about Harry's comings and goings. He's totally unbothered, they say. If William is not mourning the loss of his brother, why the hell does he look so bad? Compare and contrast. Harry is the one who looks like he has it all. Alright, so there's all of that. True Bob. True as Bob, I simply picked the most recent one from the UK press. So that's the. Let me leave that alone. Next tweet. One more. Okay. Let's pause this. Oh no, it's just an image. I thought it was a GIF. I think William's undiluted rage toward Harry will never subside because Harry is with William's celebrity crush, and that has effectively broken his brain beyond repair. It's been 10 years and he still hasn't gotten over the fact that his little brother is with Rachel Zane. The simplest explanation with the fewest assumption is usually the best one. He has never looked at Kate, Jason, or a pint, there's the drink here, the way he looks at Meghan in this one unguarded moment. Let's pause this. Exactly, the jealousy practice. Let's put that. Oh, what the? That's so you. Okay, you could pause this. I didn't know it was that long. Okay, pause this. Alright, and when insecure entitled monsters can't have the person they desire, they want to destroy the person, whatever it takes to achieve that goal. God protect them. It's more than that, I think, because of Harry, William's celebrity crush disrespected William, which no one else had dared to do, and stood up to him. Take the finger out of my face of that. Her asking him to kindly remove his finger from her face rather than trembling in fear, neither will ever be forgotten. Well, William is going to damage his own he's been doing that, damage his own reputation and eventually self-destruct. Why? He's a narcissist. The thinking black and white, people are with him or against him. It's even bigger. Harry was never meant to have this life. His direction was to serve William and Kate, act as their support for the rest of his life, with his wife as lady-in-waiting to Kitty. Instead, Harry and Meghan are bigger than the UK royals. All of that. This is true though. I'm not saying this is wrong. This is true. But all of that, whatever situation we are in, where each of these royals are in their respective space, they the one who created it. Okay? If they had just let Harry and Meghan be, okay, just said, look, the institution is number one or whatever. When we're doing something, don't do something. I'm sure Harry and Meghan will respect that. Okay, Harry knows. Harry is a monarchist. I don't know about now, but Harry is a monarchist. He understands the structure of the institution, but he will follow through. But the thing is that they keep on trying to sabotage Harry's work, interfere in Harry's work. This is where the problem is. Now, it's because Harry did all the work as well. William knows he is not even half the man Harry is, but he can't and will never get over it. You have a few screws. Let's leave that alone. You could read I was almost done. I love fan fiction, LOL, or how many little stories you tell yourself, or get a life. It's literally playing out in front of us. Alright, that's black. And the rest are extra. You could pause and read them. Okay, I need to finish. Oops. One more. Okay, this is the last one. Okay. Oh, okay. Vanessa's Channel 5 show is no more. I really thought this was over a long time ago, before the summer. Alright, so there's me here. I thought it was already gone. Good riddance, a very common sentiment. Hallelujah. There's like the laugh, karma. Alright, so that's it. I need to finish. So the last prayer that I did was prayer for health. Let's say prayer for vision. You know what? Let's pick that one. A prayer for good health. Oh Lord my God, please give me the grace to maintain my hope in you to all of my life's changes and to taste and see your goodness. I praise you for the gifts you have showered on me for so many years. Help me find joy and renew strength of spirit. Please bless me with good health and inspire me to be a good example to others. for you, our Lord, forever and ever. Amen. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. New subscribers, welcome. Thanks for watching.